We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Jamie Kemp with Undersun Roofing. And Jamie, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm so excited to talk to you about this home because it's absolutely breathtaking with the colors that they chose for the shingles mixed with that copper.
Yes, it looks beautiful. It turned out just really just nice and classic, and then love it with the dark gutters as well and all the textures that we have with the brick. It looks really pretty.
Well, one of the nice things about copper is the patinaed look over the years.
Yeah. Yes, love that look. And then it also just has a bit of a glam to it, but then it also has, it's getting more and more popular. We are installing it a lot more these days.
For homeowners that don't like the patina look, you have metals that will stay beautiful and the exact color as it was installed.
Yes, there's a huge wide range of colors, and then there's also, if you like the copper look but don't want to worry about it changing over time, there is a metal that it mimics the color of copper and will keep that shine. And then of course if you want another color, black, blue, purple, silver, whatever you want, we can get it. So everything is available.
Jamie, you guys have been in the business for 3 years, but you and Adam are veteran-owned, female-owned, and absolute experts at what you do.
Yes, we've both been in the business for a while, and we started our company with the idea that we wanted to bring something different to contracting and roofing specifically. I bring a background of high-end customer service and just attention to detail. We want customers to understand that it is contracting and construction, but you can still get high-level customer service that you would at the Mercedes dealership. So that's what we want to bring that to roofing.
Well, and customer service is so important to have that dialogue, that open dialogue with whoever's working on your house, no matter what type of service it is.
Yes, roofing, there's a lot of steps that go into just getting to the day of construction, and we try to stay in communication with the homeowner, making decisions, keeping them informed. We do roofing every day, but we know homeowners typically put on 1 to 2 roofs maybe in their lifetime, so it's a lot of unknown that we want to share as many details as you want, or we can keep it simple and just you pick a color and we show up and do the work.
Well, when you talk about customer service and all the different steps that go into a roof, there was a lot of steps that went into this roof because you were telling me the homeowner had a completely different color.
Yes.
And wanted to change it up.
Yes, so the roof before was a really light gray color, and he wanted something to pop better, but it didn't want to go full on dark black. So this Owens Corning Duration is a good mix of dimension with the colors of black and gray, and then it went perfect with his dark gutters, and then we came back and did the copper, so it all just worked perfectly together.
You know, roofs are so functional, and you don't necessarily put the word design with it, but they are designed now because there's so many different options and so many different colors, and then you bring in the copper, and you really have to think that through to make sure that you have a house as handsome as this one once the project is over.
Yes, it covers so much real estate of your house, especially when you have as much roof showing as this one, but you want it all to blend together. And then a lot of people don't realize once they start changing the roof, then they're like, oh, let's look at the gutters or let's look at the windows. But it really does influence the whole look of your house when you change out the roof.
So what are things that homeowners need to think about when they're getting ready to hire a roofing company?
Well, obviously you want to find a roofer who is licensed and insured, and then we are also a general contractor, so in the state of Tennessee there are limitations of how big of projects we can take on, so you want to make sure you pick the right contractor for your size house. And then also just look at the background of which manufacturers they're working with, and then the extra certifications you can get. We are Owens Corning preferred contractor and GAF certified, so that means that the manufacturer also stands behind our work. And then it's nice also to have a local company. So Adam and I are both born and raised in Nashville natives, but our company was born here. And then there are companies that come in from out of town and they want to be part of Nashville like everybody does, but there's a lot of good local roofers too that we can support.
Well, you're also female and veteran owned, which is really important for me.
Yes, it's fun. It's unusual to see a female-owned roofing company. We are gaining more traction in the business. I think it is 3% of people in the industry are females. So, and a lot more are being installers and owners. and the actual contractor. So it's fun to see more women get involved in trades because it's a growing business, it's rewarding, and then it's a good living to make too.
Well, not only are you actively involved in the trade, but you help on making the trade better with a female organization for roofing.
Yes, so I'm actually the chair for our Tennessee chapter of National Women in Roofing, and it's an organization that's all across the country that brings women together for education and mentorship, and we meet once a month here in Tennessee, and it just is so nice. Especially usually with the females in an office, you don't have a lot of them in roofing, but we all get together and have a good time and talk about roofing, and then also just make great friendships.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Jamie. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll be back with more of My Southern Home in just a moment.